Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, interleague baseball, the first of three between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Kyle Schwarber.
Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Oh, that's high.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt, they will hit and run, they'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run, they're coming after you.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
That misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Kyle Hendricks starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish this season out strong.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
Good location on the outside corner there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is foul right side.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it 1 away. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Betts is going to turn for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The runner scores from second. Bradley takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's Addison Russell. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Hanley Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Pablo Sandoval comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Javier Baez. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 9th.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Schwarber started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the line at first. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Miguel Montero is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Mookie Betts.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. As they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder.
Ready for another chance?
Hayward.
Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Addison Russell.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out toward right field. Betts on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always 18, who are you facing that particular day. The good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and there he goes towards second. Pitches. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cubs 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Ready on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
D-Rod.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now at the plate, Miguel Montero. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Benintendi is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 6th home run on the season for him, and with it the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Up next for the Cubs,
here's Addison Russell.
Addison.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Mookie Betts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired.